Global Education Media presents Education Report on TV, the television program that promotes educational events and activities for parents, students, practitioners in educational fields across categories, government officials, particularly those saddled with the responsibility of managing education, and the general public. It also covers programs and activities in the educational sector, such as awards and opening ceremonies, school inter-house sports, collaborative engagement with NGOs, as well as corporate organizations, plus vocational and technical education, institution for people with special education needs, individual contribution towards the growth and development of education while celebrating success in the educational sector at all levels. Please contact 0803-323-2771 or 0812-120-1359. Education Report on TV, promoting excellence in education on television.
The days are gone when it is believed that people living with disabilities are a burden to the society. Today, people with one form of disability or the other have proven that they are able to live normal lives and do what their able-bodied counterparts can do. No doubt, there is ability in every disability. Few days back, students from the Modupe Cole Memorial Child Treatment Home celebrated their vocational and exhibition day.
We are delighted to have you in our midst today. We welcome you once again to the Vocational and Exhibition Day of Modupe Cole Memorial Child Treatment Home. It means to showcase the skills of the wonderful children and to tell people outside that there is ability in disability. No, we are disabled, but we are able on our own. We can do more than what the regular or able children outside there can do. For example, we have about 3 graduates now that have finished from this school, and we also have undergraduates now that just left us.
The Permanent Secretary, Ministry of Education, Mrs. Olabisi Ariyo, who graced the occasion, promised the students that she will do everything within her capacity to ensure that the living condition of the students is improved.
I'm only here to tell you and assure you that your living condition will be improved. I'm very impressed by the attitude of my children, and I will do everything humanly possible to see that there is improvement in your living condition. I feel you, and I can assure you that the caregivers will be given the best possible attention. I want to also assure you that the government is ready and willing to make this Christmas a memorable one for you.
The event was spiced up with cultural presentation by the students, where the rich cultural heritage of Lagos State was celebrated. Secretary and other guests present then went round to see all the products made by the students. Other high points of the day was the cutting of the cake and the presentation of gifts. head teacher of the school, Mrs. Florence Kayode, told Education Report on TV that every child with disability has a God-given talent.
There is ability in disability. And to tell the parents of children with special need not to abandon them or lock them inside. They should bring them out because early intervention is very good to help these children. Popcorn is made by the children. Mop, stove wick, bedspread, key holder, bangle like the one in my hand, leather work, stood, and you can see the children barbing their friends' hair.
For the students of Modupe Cole Memorial Child Treatment and Home, being physically challenged is not a setback. Parents of children with disability are thereby called upon not to hide these children, but enroll them in schools where they can be trained to become useful to themselves and the society. In recognition of the importance of quality assurance in education, the Lagos State Universal Basic Education Board, Subeb, in conjunction with the Universal Basic Education Commission, Ubec, recently organized a 5-day workshop for quality assurance officers in Subeb and the 20 local government education authorities with the theme, Strengthening the Capacity of Quality Assurance Officers.
I want you to differentiate between guidance and counseling unit and guidance and counseling office. So a school is supposed to have trained counselors that look at students' needs. He advised or she advised the students on career guidance. Health talks should be organized. HIV and AIDS, other diseases, they should know about them. Clubs and societies are very essential. These are part of the curriculum. And these clubs and societies should be vibrant. Make sure that you see the minutes of the meetings of those clubs. These are the evidences to show that they exist.
In her address, the Director of Quality Assurance Subeb, Mrs. Abibat Ibirunke Daramosu, stated that quality assurance officers are now well trained to carry out their duties as partners in progress with the schools.
Quality assurance is just a paradigm shift from the old way we were carrying out inspections in our schools. Gone are the days when inspectors will visit schools and principals or head teachers will start running helter-skelter, looking for records, trying to update their records, asking teachers who should be on duty to start working. And inspectors will come like team gods. Because of this, the new concept was developed because we are all partners in progress. Quality assurance evaluators are no more like that. We just go to school. We are all working together for the upliftment of education in our various states.
Also present at the workshop, the executive chairman of the board, Dr. Ganiu Shokwenyi, disclosed that the Lagos State government will continue to fulfill its part in the development of the education sector. He therefore charged the evaluators to put in more effort towards the improvement of learning outcomes in all schools.
I will therefore appreciate Ubec for the opportunity provided for the continuous professional development of quality assurance evaluators in Lagos State. I also wish to state here that Lagos State government will continue to fulfill its part towards the development of education in Lagos State and Nigeria in general. I therefore wish to enjoin all evaluators to redouble their efforts in order to improve learning outcomes in our schools, and to remind the participants that this training is meant to enable them to update their knowledge, skills and right attitudes for improved service delivery in our schools.
Mr. Olusegun Toluju, the Southwest Coordinator Ubec, who represented the Executive Secretary of the Commission, also shared his views.
This training is being organized at the appropriate time because it falls in line with one of the resolutions of our 6th quarterly meeting in Castina, where we all agreed that this training of quality assurance should be done in all the Subebs. This is in line with the concern of Ubec that every Subeb should have a functional quality assurance department. This implies that every Subeb should have a distinct department called quality assurance. That is, this department should have adequate number of trained and retrained manpower and be adequately funded with appropriate vehicles for school visits.
Mr. Aile Ojemi, who spoke on behalf of the evaluators, said they are ready to do everything within their capacity to ensure that the goals of effective quality assurance are achieved in all schools.
Sir, we the evaluators, we are wholeheartedly behind you to ensure the realization to the fullest of all your objectives, sir, to move Lagos State School for better learners' achievement through our services and ensuring quality assurance in our schools, to ensure that our learners, who are the focus of the teaching learning activities in our schools, in their WAEC results, in their Beckett results, in their placement exams, and all other exams conducted in Nigeria, especially in Lagos State, our learners will have the best achievements.
The chairman of Subeb told Education Report on TV that they are committed to training members of staff from time to time.
We anticipate improvements, greater improvements, a lot of good results from our pupils. And note that, as they said, this is the first time we're having this type of training, and that is to tell you how committed, this administration is to the development of education in Lagos State. From time to time, because this is the basis, we are committed to training and retraining, and we hope very soon again we shall be organizing, similar training, even for other sectors in the education family.
Kudos must be given to the organizers for putting together a workshop with such great benefits. However, to whom much is given, much is expected. It is therefore hoped that the participants at the workshop will make good use of the knowledge acquired and apply it to the discharge of their duties.